and then go to Discord.
Hey, hang on. We're going to Discord here.
Undeafen.
Undeafen.
Bottom left.
Bottom left.
The
right
bottom
here.
left.
Bottom left. I see it. Yeah.
There you go.
Oh, there they are.
You are
Hello.
here. Hey. Ergo had to coach me where to find the undeafen button. I was like, I am blind. Okay. I guess we should probably take off the Ryutama image, even though it is a very pretty image.
Here you
A
go.
Windows XP background.
Oh wait,
Yeah.
I guess
We should keep
I
that.
was actually curious as we left. Erica, how did you feel about that? That you've had this 2016 and now you finally played it. How'd you feel?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's pretty cool. I had fun with it.
Yeah, I was telling him that if you guys felt like doing it again sometime, I would be down.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That was fun.
Yeah, everybody did a great job. Excellent job, Ergo, getting to GM the thing. You led us around beautifully, and you even almost sacrificed your life for us.
Yeah.
That's pretty important. All right. Oh, kitty. Sorry.
But
I saw the kitty.
Rev showed a cat pic. Yeah. All right. Were we gonna do tier lists?
Yeah, I'd be fine with some tier lists if you guys are.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, your cat cute. Oh.
So cute.
Oh yeah, did you guys hear my cat meowing his ass off?
No, I don't think I did.
Like right before we went live, my cat was just screaming for no reason, so I held the mic next to him. He's like, meow! I'm like, is that it? And he's like, meow! I'm like, oh, another meow? And he's like, meow wow! And I was like, ooh, and a meow wow.
Aww, that is that's so cute. Also,
He was really talkative.
I hope that everybody enjoys the Weather Channel music that Ergo has playing right now.
Yeah.
Hey,
Hey yo, Weather Channel music.
love me some weather.
But yes, I wonder if that was Kitty for like, you're still doing this? What the heck?
Right?
Yeah, he's intermittently coming. Like, I guess I'll sit next to you. And then he's like, actually, I hate this because your fan's on. And I'm like, I know.
Whoa, rude. Rude fan.
Yeah, he's like, what the heck? Like, I want to sit in your lap, but I have like a fan under the desk blowing on me so that I stay cold. And he is like, not about it.
Right.
It says interkittenly.
Yes. And then also, Inkley, I saw earlier that you said that you're almost done with your noodles. I hope that they were good.
Yeah.
Yay. I was telling Ergo during the break while we were eating some more of our pizza that it might be fun to do tier list of Sonic characters or ships, because I thought of that last minute and I was like, oh, what about that? And I know we had said Spongebob stuff too, so I'm down to do multiple tier lists. We've obviously got the time, so no stress if you guys have suggestions or preferences on what you would rather do, like for the tier list, like absolutely shout them out. Guests get dibs, so no stress.
I won't mind the SpongeBob one. I feel like that would be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I've been unintentionally referencing it all night anyway.
Yes, and I love SpongeBob, so I am absolutely down with that.
I'll chime in where I can. I admittedly haven't really watched SpongeBob since I was a kid.
No problem. But would you like to do a Sonic one after that, of some capacity then, Rini?
Rev, you don't really know much about Sonic, do you?
I know enough, I'd say. And plus, I'd say it's fair. You're more of an expertise on Sonic than I am. I think that's
I guess
very
I'd be
fair.
down to tier list Sonic ships or something silly like that after.
Heck yeah.
I also loaded my Switch again, just in case you guys wanted a Mario Kart, something that we kind of have like absent-minded in chat too. At any point.
Oh yeah, like that would be fine too as well. If we have some
Yeah,
time
how
after
we-
tier lists.
Yeah, that could be how we ended off if we have it. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. It might be the only time that we'd be able to beat either you or Rev if you are both a little sleepy.
Not
I
a
could beat
chance.
Yeah.
No.
Alright.
Sonic tier lists include
Um,
IDW, RT, etc., or is it like mainline? We don't know yet. We honestly
Guess we'll
have
find out.
no idea
Find
what
out.
tier lists we're doing. We're just kind of like, let's feel it out. Let's see what tier lists we do when
So
we get.
search like tier maker,
Yeah, I was like, I don't know what that's called.
and then
There it is.
we'll also
see what
search.
SpongeBob ones
Also
they got.
add to the search.
Oh, yeah.
Like SpongeBob episode.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah.
So we're doing episodes, or like all the Bikini Bottom residents, or
I mean, episodes are in here too. Well, here, let me see what shows up.
Every SpongeBob
Whoa.
episode ever. How long is that?
Maybe not
585?
everyone. Hold on.
Yeah, no. Is it like season 1? or something? Yeah, no.
Yes,
We're not doing that.
that's too many. That is way too many.
SpongeBob. Come on, where's just like
Seasons 1 through 4.
1 through 4?
So the
I guess
best ones.
we
There we
don't
go.
have to do all
think so.
4 seasons.
Or there's 1 through 3 underneath it. Go back
Oh,
to
what do they can work? Well,
two, three.
what's the other one? How about that?
which one?
yeah, just got off of a 6-hour tier list session for just 100 games, and we didn't even know all of them. I'm like, I don't. But also, Eric and I have tier listed like
I don't know.
152 Pokemon before, or 151 Pokemon, and
Oh,
like.
that one's
they
just
don't even
season 1.
numbers.
I think it's 1 through 13.
Oh, geez, never mind. I saw
my gosh.
S1 and was
Can
like,
you, can you
okay.
type
I'm down-
season 1?
Yeah.
I'm down with doing seasons 1 through 3, and since I feel like that will be a shorter
That
one.
is a lot though.
Hang on, let's see.
Or-
Season
My
1.
current
Okay, season 1
idea
has
is that-
41 episodes.
Oh, season 1 is small.
Oh, hey, that's not
I mean,
bad.
41 is a lot.
Is it really?
Yeah.
That's
Okay,
probably the
yeah.
least I've tier listed before.
All right. We can start with this and see how we feel. If we want to jump into season 2, we can. But for the first, let's do season 1. Let's try it.
Okay.
See how long it takes.
Let's see how many of these
Sure.
you just remember. Also, let me actually put this on.
Yeah, we might. Let's also. Let's
Oh
turn
yeah,
the
and I
music
can,
down.
and then I'll share it on Discord.
Yes. So let's go ahead and take the music off.
Oh, well, should we put on SpongeBob music?
I mean, we can.
Well, they
Is-
let us.
Yeah, is
yeah.
that
Yeah,
loud?
that's what I was.
Yeah, wait,
I don't know if the production. I don't know if the production is allowed.
Yeah, I don't think
That's
so.
yeah, because Nickelodeon Viacom is
Oh,
stingy.
They really are. And then I was also gonna say, hang on, what was it? I was gonna bring up. I swear it was something good. Oh yes, let's bring up a wiki of the episodes
Bring up the wig.
because I was gonna say, based on the titles alone, I may not know them. I've seen all of season 1. I know I have.
Is that a good size? That's...
I know one by name.
Yeah, what is that one? Or do we get to find out during?
Yeah, I guess we'll find out during.
Yeah.
Oops.
Oh, this is the one.
This is it.
That's my favorite episode. At least I think it's in
There we
season
go.
1.
Yeah. I really like the title cards on here. They're really nice.
They're really cute. I like graphic design solid. I mean, I feel kind of
That's a-
silly. I haven't realized I haven't SpongeBob in like 10 years. Maybe.
Oh wow.
Yeah, 10 years. It's been a decade since I last watched SpongeBob.
Oh wow.
Can you search for
Yes.
SpongeBob wiki?
Yeah, SpongeBob season 1. SpongeBob.
In your old days, when you watched a billion reruns,
Season
because you
1
couldn't just
episode
click
list?
exactly
Yes.
what you wanted on everything. You've seen these so many times that even if I haven't seen them in 10 years, I'm like, well, I do remember them pretty well because you watched everything at least 10 times as a child.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They're
They're
in your-
honestly,
Um,
even in like the modern day where kids like kind of can pick whatever they want and they don't ever have to rewatch content because they have like the world of content at their fingertips at all times. Even then, my niece still wants to rewatch Digital Circus a million times, and it's like, kids will still just rewatch stuff because they like it. It
It's
doesn't
so
have
true.
to be
Honestly, yeah.
because limitation or
Alright.
anything.
so, episode 1, Help Wanted.
Oh yes. Oh, this is the pilot episode.
Yes.
S tier.
And
S tier.
An eccentric sea sponge named SpongeBob SquarePants attempts to get a job at a local food restaurant called the Krusty Krab.
Don't know if you've heard of it.
Yeah. So we think, the original episode.
I vote S tier because that one
I think
is iconic.
Yeah, it does a really good job of setting everything up and like something that I feel like isn't really done a lot in most shows. It just kind of clicks like right away.
It does.
Which doesn't really happen.
It does.
I feel like it's really how special it really was.
Right? I also love the song that they play in there, the Tiny Tim song.
I love it.
Yeah, living in the sunlight, having a fun time, having a wonderful time.
I freaking love that.
Mwah, mwah, mwah. Excellent. Tens across the board. And that like turbo powered spatula, 100%.
With hydrodynamics.
Oh, well, yes, of course.
Yeah.
You can't forget that. You can't.
This might be a little out of order.
Yeah, these are out of order.
The next one on this list is ARG.
Which is episode 17, apparently, on the wiki.
SpongeBob, Patrick, and Mr. Krabs play a board game based on the legend of the Flying Dutchman, which involves an in-game treasure hunt. Mr. Krabs likes the game so much that he wants to go on a real treasure hunt. In their hunt, SpongeBob and Patrick find the treasure, but Krabs says that all the treasure belongs to him. They begin fighting over the chest, and their arguing wakes up the Flying Dutchman, who appears and congratulates SpongeBob and Patrick for digging it up for him. He takes the treasure, but gives them 2 gold coins. Mr. Krabs asks for a reward, receives only a tiny plastic treasure chest.
I remember the quote from this one, 2 gold doubloons!
I literally remember saying that a lot when we were going grocery shopping today.
That's awesome. Where do you think that one goes? Because I don't remember that as much. Like, I had to really think about it when Ergo was talking about it just now.
I'd say it's a very solid one. I think a lot of it, like, meandering about, which I mean, I feel like it can probably go in A tier, honestly. Because like I feel like there's too much like good humor in it. Yeah, which I mean, I feel like that's pretty much the basis of a lot of these.
No, I agree. And A for ARG, so I will not complain.
Oh yeah, that too.
Right.
And then boating school. I think I know this one.
This goes in B for boating school.
No, well maybe.
It's not we sort all of them. It's just alphabetical.
But this is the first time we meet Mrs. Puff, right? That's
Puff.
Oh, it's right there.
Boating school. SpongeBob has to go to boating school, but has failed his driving test 37 times. He shares his info with Patrick, who decides to secretly give SpongeBob instructions during the test via walkie-talkie. Upon realizing that he has been cheating, SpongeBob goes into hysterics and drives wildly all over the course, while his driving teacher, Mrs. Puff, tries desperately to stop him. SpongeBob refuses to listen, causing him to crash the boat and fail the test again.
I'm cheating.
This was such a stressful episode as a child. Like, everything from beginning to end was so stressful.
Yeah, it is
like,
really
it's
stressful.
Funny, but I definitely liked watching this one less because I was like, no, I don't want to see SpongeBob at his lowest. I don't want to see him failing and cheating and stuff.
Yeah.
Very like stressful. I feel like it's also like the least funny, so I think B tier maybe.
B for boating school, just like Ergo said.
So far, it's working.
I will say the one quote that I was just quoting it, but the where was like, cheater, pumpkin eater, and she's like, it's okay, you can cheat, it's okay, cheat that way, cheat that way.
She just wanted to get over with.
Yeah,
that is the best part of the episode, I think, is her just being like, it's okay.
Just cheat, it's okay. And he's like, no. But yes, okay. Fools in April. Oh, we stereo.
It's the Squidward one.
Was that season 1? Really? That
where
one?
He's like really mean to SpongeBob and everyone's like, fuck you, Squidward.
Yeah.
And he tries to say sorry the entire episode.
Wow, I thought that was later for some reason, like season 2 or 3 or something. I didn't realize that was season 1. There it is.
At the Krusty Krab, SpongeBob pulls numerous playful and harmless pranks on people. Squidward gets so annoyed that he pulls his own cruel and nasty prank on SpongeBob in retaliation. It ends poorly as SpongeBob runs for home physically and emotionally hurt, and the customers sympathize with SpongeBob and disown Squidward. Yeah,
that tracks. But finds it impossible to say he's sorry. Oh, that's right. Like, he physically can't say it. Like, isn't he just like, sorry? And he puts a bubble over his head. Yeah.
Okay.
That's okay. I don't really have much to say about this one.
Yeah, honestly, I don't either. Because like what Rainey was saying before about like the stressing, that one is also pretty It's just like, it's uncomfortable, where you're just like, oh, like everybody's down, So it's like, yeah. I would be fine with putting it, B or C.
I'm sure there's
Yeah,
someone
like,
out
there's
there
not-
who's like, I love watching SpongeBob for the episodes that make me sad and stressed.
That's crazy. There's a lot of good emotional ones, but I feel like Fools in April is not really one of those. It's kind of like stressful, I guess. Not on the same levels as Bonus School, but like it's just like whatever.
It
I
does
don't
feel
really
like
care
it
too
might
much
be
about it.
C tier in the fact that it has less impact than boating school.
I mean, that's fair.
Too.
fair.
Maybe C
I think
tier.
it should be C.
For now, yeah. We
Yeah.
can change it if need be.
And these are by the standards of SpongeBob.
Yes.
We'll say. So even something that's at the bottom might not necessarily be bad,
Oh,
but
yeah.
it's just bad by SpongeBob standards.
Yeah, like I'm not gonna go on my way to watch Fools in April.
Yeah, yeah,
Right.
exactly.
But
Exactly.
Well, I will
go on my
probably-
way to watch boating school because it's got some funny moments.
Yeah.
I definitely watch Arg over any of them.
Yeah, or again, yeah, 2 gold doubloons can't get better than that.
Right. It's just really
next
enjoyable.
Next is
Hooky, yeah.
Mr. Krabs comes into the Krusty Krab, warning everybody of the fishing hooks appearing in the water surrounding Bikini Bottom. Patrick encourages SpongeBob to play on them with him, thinking it's a carnival and they are not dangerous. Mr. Krabs catches the two playing on the hooks and tells them that if they get caught, they could be eaten or turned into gift shop knickknacks, like in the movie.
Yep.
Or be packed in a tuna can.
Yep.
Mr. Krabs makes SpongeBob and Patrick promise to never play with the hooks again.
Oh, kitty!
He's upset because my door's closed.
Oh.
Your cat has opinions on SpongeBob.
He does. He's like, F tier! There's not even an F tier tag.
Honestly, it's funny in some cases, but I feel like it's just not very enjoyable. Again, like it's very stressful a lot of the time. Like, and I feel like even as a kid, like it's just like really like I even though I enjoy watching SpongeBob, seeing some of these episodes where like things like that are like have stressful situations, and I just didn't enjoy it very much, honestly.
No, I feel
Doesn't
you.
this one also have like a Tiny Tim song in it?
I don't know if
no,
that
it did
one
not.
does. No. I would.
Oh,
be
I'm
okay
thinking of
with-
the jellyfishing, aren't I?
Oh yes, that might have one. Yeah.
Are we thinking C or
I'm
B?
thinking a little more to B, just
Yeah,
because.
because I feel like it's still as iconic as like boating school.
Yes, because I still remember like some of those things, like just the part with Patrick with all the hooks in his mouth. He's like, SpongeBob, does this look
Right.
dangerous to you? It's like it's pretty funny.
Yeah.
It also does have like a few funny moments in the middle too, where it's like he burnt my shake. Like, why does he do that?
Oh yeah, Squidward. I love it. What's the next one?
Next is I Was a Teenage Gary.
Oh, yeah.
SpongeBob trusts Squidward to take good care of Gary while he's at a jellyfishing convention. However, Squidward neglects him and Gary ends up falling sick. SpongeBob calls the veterinarian, who gives him a syringe filled with snail plasma. Squidward accidentally injects the serum into
It sounds like a-
SpongeBob's nose,
Yeah.
causing SpongeBob to turn into a snail?
Yeah.
This sounds like a really bad fan fiction. I did not like this one. I'll just straight up say I just don't like it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because then Squidward also gets turned into a snail. And then at the end, they're just all snails, and that's the end of the episode.
Well, Patrick throws a boot that misses everyone except for Squidward, so like they're meowing on a fence like cats.
And that's just the end of the episode.
Yeah.
I mean, it's still funny. Like, like by SpongeBob standards, it's a lot better than like a lot of things that came later. But I'd be fine with just putting this in D, honestly.
Inkly.
D?
I mean, unless someone else wants to put it out some higher.
I mean, I'm fine with it being in D, but I could be swayed to see if somebody wanted to put it there.
I'm okay with D. This is
Yeah.
fine for a first D. I mean, I really like the ending because I just think them turning into snails and it never gets resolved is like a goofy ass ending.
Yeah.
I love when things do that. All the characters turn into zombies at the end, but the next episode they're fine. I'm like, that's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the ending is like the only thing.
Yeah.
Which,
Everything
well-
else is it's kind of weird. There's a bit of body horror going on.
I don't know. It's bizarre. Too
It
bizarre.
is.
As a kid, I didn't like it.
That kind of stuff got worse as the series went on. Like in later series, they kind of hyped it up a bit too much. But yeah,
That's a wee bit.
yeah, just a wee bit. What's the next episode, Erica?
Miracle Man and Barnacle Boy.
Oh!
2.
Oh.
These are probably supposed to be...
they're out of order. Yeah, okay. One.
Right?
Oh, I'm
1.
tempted to say S for 1. I don't know.
I really like the first one.
You didn't like the first one? Well...
I really did.
Oh, you did really? Okay. Because I was going to say, I do really like that one. Because I quote that evil line all the time.
What's the difference in 1 and 2?
The first one is
where
where
they meet them.
Yeah, if you want to read the synopsis, you can.
One of the retired superheroes. They try to bring them out of retirement, much to the annoyance of the superheroes who only want their TV repaired. Blah, blah, blah. Eventually see when the two heroes treat them as villains. I like how I moused over the word villain and it gave me a preview of the Wikipedia article for villain.
It's just a stock image of a guy with like...
That's so funny.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's like the one where they're at the retirement home like the entire time and they're just like dicking around. But it's still really funny.
To the invisible mobile. And they're shuffling.
Do you think that one's like an S?
Oh, I'm tempted. I don't know. I could be swayed to A, but I really like that episode a lot with Mermaid Man going.
I think A is fine because I feel like there are like much better ones. Even as good as that one is.
Yeah.
What about Heart 2?
That's the one with the dirty bubble.
The dirty bubble, yeah.
So this one we're S tiering, right? Because like I feel the
Part
S tier one of the Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy episodes.
In a contest, SpongeBob wins a conch shell that can summon Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy in emergencies.
Oh, yeah.
However, he abuses this privilege, constantly calling the superheroes to help with everyday tasks.
Yep.
Eventually, the two heroes are exhausted. I thought this said executed.
Oh, jeez.
And SpongeBob apologizes.
Just kills them.
He just wanted to spend time with them. They let
I
him
did like
join
the first
them.
one more.
Yeah.
The first one is definitely better. Like, I feel like that one is like, I don't know. I'm leaving this one up to you because I got nothing.
I could see it staying in. I could see both of them maybe staying in A, but if Rainy does think it should be an S, I will not fight him on that.
And then put the second one in A.
Yeah.
I'd rather
that.
put the first one in S because I'm like I like the Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy episodes, but I think I definitely like the first one more.
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
I can't read this font.
Okay,
oh, that's the Muscle Bob.
Yes, Muscle Bob Buff Pants.
Muscle Bob Buff Pants.
Muscle Bob
It's such
Buff
a stupid
Pants.
name.
Love it. That's great.
Muscle Bob Buff Pants. I'm assuming he gets buff. SpongeBob orders fake arms with inflatable muscles to impress everyone.
Yes, anchor arms.
So he can get swole as fuck.
When Sandy sees him, she decides to enroll the both of them in a competition where each contestant must throw an anchor the farthest they can. Oh, it's like the pumpkin throwing.
Yeah.
I was about to say, yeah.
SpongeBob realizes that the competition would expose the fact that his muscles are fake. At the competition, every contestant needs their anchors far. SpongeBob cannot even lift his. The muscles explode, revealing him as a fraud, and I guess that's the end.
Basically.
Fraudulent.
Well,
cancelled.
It ends with Sandy doing a regiment for him that makes more sense, and that's him on the couch with a remote control.
Just flipping the channels, and he's like hurting.
Yeah, his arm falls off. Yeah.
He rolled a failure.
Yep.
As enjoyable as this episode is, I just think it's a slightly worse version of like the other beach episode that happened.
Oh yeah.
But I still think it's pretty good. I think it deserves to be an A tier. I think because like I feel like there's a lot more going on with it. Like as silly and goofy as it is, I feel like the silliness of it like boosts it up a little bit. Especially just seeing like that one part where like he puts a drink on top of his hand and he couldn't even fucking move.
Yes, yeah, that is a good scene where he's just like, and he's just got a glass on top of his hand. That's it. I'd be fine with leaving it an A. I'll be honest, this is one of the episodes that when it would come on, I'd be like, oh, it's this one. Like, and I liked it, but I was just like, oh, I would rather it be like Barnacle Man. Like, I would rather that one. So I'm okay with it being an A. Yeah, but if Rainy wants to fight on it at all in any capacity, I don't know.
I'd accept A, but I would also probably put it in B.
Hey, by all means, go for it. It's all good. I'll leave it all up to y'all.
No stress. We can leave it an A for now, and then if we feel a certain way later, we can always move it.
Yeah. If we like see the later A's are like way better than it, then we'll be like, oh, okay, well, we'll move it down.
Yeah.
There you go.
Next is Nature Pants.
For some reason, the one with the most memes. For some reason.
Huh.
Oh yeah, well yeah, I have seen that in one of him naked just on the wall all the time, which is like
Or like the Patrick one where he's like looking down on me and stuff.
Yes.
I don't get it.
Yeah. Those are some funny images from it, that's for sure. But this is basically nudist SpongeBob.
Yeah, where he wants to go live in the jellyfish fields.
Yes.
Like he's like, oh shit, maybe this isn't a good idea.
Honestly, I kind of like this one.
Yeah, this one's pretty funny.
I think it's enjoyable.
Where do we want to put it? Is it an A or a B tier?
Maybe a B. I liked it as a kid. I always liked the idea of like living in the wild with a bunch of animals. I just thought it sounded fun.
Maybe like a high B. Yeah, I think I'm fine with that.
B for butt pants, because he has no pants. just butt.
And Patrick tried to kill him at some point.
I remember he tried to he was like, if I can't have you as a friend, I'll have you as a trophy.
And they tried to put him in a jar.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, he's trying to catch him like a jellyfish. Yeah, God, I remember that. That was wild. Okay. What are we looking
Next
at?
is Neptune's
Spatula.
It's a raid.
It's even funnier the second time.
It's a raid.
What happened?
Hello,
Welcome in,
raiders.
Raiders.
Hi, Moon. Welcome. Welcome to the raid. Or welcome to the raid. Welcome to the
Welcome to the raid.
Yeah,
We're
welcome.
raiding you, actually.
Rain is here too. Bye. How was your stream, Moon? Was it fun? I hope it was good. And here we could do a quick little battle royale for everybody to celebrate the raid.
What? Wait, why did it just...
I don't know what happened.
Oh, wait, what do you mean unrecognized command shout-out?
What? What?
Well, here, you go ahead and do the battle right
Okay, I'll put that in and then go ahead and try to shout out our lovely friend Moon appropriately.
Don't you just love the Twitch mobile app?
Oh, yes. We were just talking earlier about how great it is.
It's so great.
We love it. We love everything about it.
It always works.
But you know what? Our friend Moon is far more superior in every way. 1,000%. No question. But yes, we are just doing a SpongeBob tier list from season 1 and having a good old time. We're on Neptune's Spatula.
Right.
So if you're a bobhead like
Bobhead.
like
The
Revonance,
Bobhead Sponge Pants.
yes,
Bobhead.
like we are.
I prefer Bobhead Pants Sponge.
Of course. Feel free to hang and chill with us. We're in our last, oh my gosh, it'll be our last hour,
Yeah.
essentially, of the sleepover stream.
Alright. Neptune
See what time
Spatula.
it was.
Yeah.
While at the Fry Cook Museum, SpongeBob pulls a legendary spatula out of a bucket of grease, summoning King Neptune.
Yep.
King Neptune
Jesus.
is unconvinced of SpongeBob's skills and challenges SpongeBob to prove his ability, as he is not pleased to find that SpongeBob is the one destined to be his eternal fry cook. At the competition, King Neptune makes 1,000 burgers in the time it takes SpongeBob to make just one, winning the challenge. However, when King Neptune shares his patties with the audience, they find that they taste terrible. Neptune is angered by this and tastes SpongeBob's patty and finds it to be delicious. SpongeBob is declared the winner, but when he finds out that his friends cannot come with him to Atlantis, he refuses to go. He instead arranges for Neptune to be a trainee under him at the Krusty Krab.
And we never see him again.
I think we saw him a few times after, but not like that.
Yeah. Yeah, at least not as his trainee, I don't think. But yeah.
Oh, no.
This episode is pretty funny. I do always
I
like
enjoy
the
it
part
thoroughly.
where he's putting the cheese blanket on the
The pickles.
burgers and the little dotted eyes on the pickles, and he kisses
It's
it,
cute.
and he's reading them a story.
I think I like it more than the ones in B, but I get enough to put it in A tier.
Yeah, I'd be fine with that personally. I like this
Yeah, like
episode.
It's very enjoyable, but yeah, not A tier.
Okay.
I especially like it when he goes, "It's even funnier this second time."
Naturally.
That's so fair. Be so fair.
Next is Opposite Day.
Opposite Day.
S.
Oh, this is the one with so I can tell you the synopsis on this one. Squidward wants to sell his house because he doesn't want to live near SpongeBob and Patrick anymore. And so he doesn't want things to go badly when the realtor is there. So he tells them it's opposite day, thinking they'll act the opposite of how they would act, so not insane. And they decide to be Squidward then.
It's so bizarre, but so funny.
It's so crazy. I do just love where the realtor at the end, where she's like, "Is there any other Squidwards I should know about?" And Gary comes up and gets this little pickle or whatever, and he's like, "Meow," and she's like,
"What was pickle?"
I think his nose was a pickle.
I think it's a really, really enjoyable.
I really like it. I would say either A or S tier for that episode. I do agree, and I know that you said S tier, so I'm fine with that. Opposite Day is
and also it is the origin of the greatest video on the internet. Low quality Patrick dancing to Soldier Boy.
Wow.
I don't think I've ever seen that. That's great.
Oh, you need to see it. It's so stupid.
Also, shout out to Rainy. You won the Battle Royale.
Oh, shucks!
Well deserved.
500 coins. We never do anything with those, but yay!
Got him.
Yeah, you got him.
Cool.
That is so true.
Bragging rights.
Number goes up.
Yeah. Okay.
Funny number goes bird.
I'm looking for Pickles.
Pickles. Oh.
Bubble Bass, a picky, overweight bass, and an old rival of SpongeBob comes to the Krusty Krab for a Krabby Patty.
Yep.
He says he forgot the pickles.
Yeah. But
S tier.
Yeah, I would honestly say S or A tier for this one. I love it. Like the whole like you forgot the pickles, and then SpongeBob just like spiraling into insanity, and then like the reveal that he was hiding the pickles under his tongue the whole time. It's just. Mwah.
And this is one of the few times where a stressful episode is actually really good, because I feel like it's a perfect encapsulation of like when you're so good and so used to doing something, and then like one thing goes wrong, entire mentality just completely falls apart. I feel like that's really relatable, especially in adulthood.
Yeah, no, so true.
So yeah, I like that. Like it's a stressful one, but like a good one, a good stressful one.
And it has a good payoff because you're like, oh, he was a liar.
Right. And then of course the car keys were under there too, so that's even better.
Right.
I found it really weird that the new seasons have Bubble Bass as like a main villain. Yeah, I do think it's weird that character comes back so much.
Yeah, it is weird.
I don't know. They neglected Bubble Ass for too long. He's too iconic. But like the later seasons just kind of like bring him back, and he's just like, okay. It's just like, okay, he's never gonna be as iconic as he was here.
So the next episode is Pizza Delivery, and I also am going to just immediately say, in my mind, S. And you don't even have to read the synopsis. I could just do it. You and
I feel like
me.
literally everyone says this is like probably the best season 1 episode. And
I love it.
Yeah, I think I have to agree.
Hell yeah! It's basically where they make a pizza and then get lost trying to deliver it, and it's great.
We saw this in Colorado.
We did when we went to the Lyric. They were playing.
No, that's not. Or wait, was
yeah,
it?
that's what it was called. I was like, what are you talking about? It was called
Anyway,
Lyric.
we went to a theater.
Yeah.
And they had like a thing where they played cartoons on like, the weekend mornings.
Yeah, when we visited my bro. So it's pretty cool.
So literally every scene has a banger joke. I would agree. I don't know a scene in the pizza one that I'm like, oh, I don't really like that part though.
I especially like underrated joke is whenever SpongeBob is looking down and he's like getting all like stressed out because he doesn't know how to drive, and he looks down at like the drive in reverse to like Korean letters. I'm like, what? I love that. Underrated.
Great. It's so good.
I'm so good at this. Everyone thinks so.
I'm glad that we are all in agreement. It is a beautiful episode. What is the next one?
Rock Bottom.
Oh! What?
Ironically,
this
yeah.
one?
Yeah.
Delightful day at the glove-themed amusement park called Glove World.
Glove World!
I think the silliness one takes over. I
This is
would like to
another,
put.
this may be stressful, but it's so funny. You
It
can't
really
be that
is.
stressed about it.
I love when he's reaching into the vending machine to like get
And
his thing. The bus is moving in time with his hand as he pulls it in and out.
It's so good.
It's great.
I think it's also nice just to see SpongeBob just like getting so irritated, like because like one problem that the later seasons like have is that he never like seems to have a personality outside of funny like happy-go-lucky smiley guy.
Yeah.
Like no, like he's actually getting really pissed off, and it's really understandable.
Right, where he breaks down and he's like, I am 239 and don't nobody forget it. And then the like fish spits up an egg that says 239 and then it cracks and then like 4 babies pop out of it and they're in front of him now. Oh my god. Anyway.
I think it's a solid A tier, honestly.
Yeah.
I think it's really good.
It's really good. I agree.
Okay.
Which one now?
Next is SB129.
Oh, this one. This is the one where Sandy is like they're like doing that space training thing or whatever. Is that what
No.
After being invited by SpongeBob and Patrick to go jellyfishing, Squidward refuses and wants to be away from them. He hides inside of the Krusty Krab's freezer, getting trapped in there. 2,000 years later, the freezer finally rests open. As Squidward finds himself in the future, attempting to get back home using a time machine, he accidentally goes too far back in time. After meeting prehistoric versions of SpongeBob and Patrick, he successfully gets the time machine working again.
And the meme was born here.
Yeah. I think it's a solid like A or S tier. I'm fine with either. I think it's really, really funny, and I think it's a good Squidward-centric episode.
Yeah,
a really good one.
I would say A tier for me personally, and if Rainey has any other thoughts, like of course, let me know. But yeah, knowing what this episode is now, that one is iconic. The freaking future, it's great. And
I would put it in
Neanderthals.
S tier just because it makes me think of like it brought in some of the genre in SpongeBob, where it gets weirdly surreal and like sci-fi, and I don't know. I was just like, this one had so much to offer.
It did. It really did.
I almost want to put like the underground one in S. I'm not gonna fight for it or anything like that, but only because that one makes me think like, oh, that was like kid horror at the time. Like it kind of introduced like
we can put it in S if you like.
And, like, really, like,
I'm fine with that.
Whenever SpongeBob dives out of like, this is super slice of life comedy and like tries to do other things, it does them really well.
It does. It absolutely does. I agree with you on that one. And I see the episode. I was getting it confused with the SB. I see Sandy's Rocket. That's the one. That's the one I was thinking of. But the one that we will look at right now is
FUN.
This episode.
Oh, I thought you were saying FB. Like, what did I do?
FU.
This is where Plankton tries to basically gaslight SpongeBob. He wants to get him to be his friend, and then he wants to use that friendship to get a Krabby Patty. But he becomes his friend.
Like,
he's
I
still
really like
Krabby
this
Patty
one a lot.
Yeah,
I really like this one. I feel like it's like good, absurd, like SpongeBob, but also like kind of like also shows the heart of SpongeBob as a character, but also has that subvertedness to it. It's so fun. It's great. And it has the icon Bubble Ass in it. Like, how could it not be S tier?
It has that great song. The F is for friends who do stuff together. U is for you and me. And it's for anywhere and anytime and all down here in the deep blue sea. Plankton's verse is great. But I won't sing that song.
Man, we would sing that all the time. F is for fire. That burns down the whole town. U is for uranium. Bombs. N is for no survivors.
Plankton. That's not what fun
I love that.
About. It's not.
It's so good.
So yeah, S tier I think is perfect for that one. And then the next one is
Bubble Stand.
Bubble Stand. Oh, Bubble Stand. This was like one of the first few.
I think it was like the first one after the pilot. I think
it was.
He opens a bubble stand, charging 25 cents per bubble.
This is where the iconic, this is where the land on your right foot, don't forget it, because he has like a technique.
The technique.
The technique. To blow the perfect bubble. And I love the line with fucking Patrick where he looks up at the elephant bubble and goes, it's a giraffe. Like, it always gets me. I don't know
That's
why.
so good.
It always gets me.
A giraffe.
The giraffe. Anyway.
I'm torn on where I want this one.
I know. I'll defer to you guys because I really enjoy it, but I don't know. I want to say S, but I also understand that I'm not alone in this. So by all means,
I think compared to the rest of.
I was just gonna ask, what are your takes on this one?
I think compared to the rest of the ones in S tier, I feel like this one kind of falls short a little bit.
okay.
But like not by much. Like I think it's still really funny and still really, I love it. It's again like one of the first episodes, and it does a really good job of establishing the chemistry that the SpongeBob, Patrick, and Squidward have. So I feel like it does a really good job at that. Like just not as good of a job as like later episodes.
I can respect that. So that is fine with me. We can keep that there.
Good shit.
And I'm glad that you agree, Inkley. It's such a dumb joke, but you love it. It really is good. Oh, ripped pants!
While at Goo Lagoon, SpongeBob accidentally rips his pants while trying to impress Sandy, causing everyone to laugh hysterically. SpongeBob leaves feeling embarrassed and sad, but a fish compliments him for the good laugh, making him realize the comedic potential of his accidental stunt, causing him to continue to repeatedly rip his pants intentionally as a joke. Yeah.
I need a tailor. What? Oh yeah, and like that part where SpongeBob is like drowning and they save him,
Wait, yeah.
and he's like dying, and he's like, I need what do you need? A tailor. What? Because I ripped my pants, and then
And everyone's just sick of their shit.
Yeah, the eyes just immediately go down, and he's like, "Oh my god!" And they all walk away. Oh my god!
I think it's a good, solid episode. Like probably like either one. A or S, maybe. It depends on how much you guys like it.
Oh, see, I'm fine with either. I am.
As a child, I hated this one.
Oh, okay.
Genuinely, every time it came on, I hated the song, I hated the joke, I hated the secondhand embarrassment, and when I learned what secondhand embarrassment was, I applied it to this episode and thought, I hate this one. This makes me so upset.
Oh, very understandable.
That is very understandable. I totally get that.
Now I can see the comedic value of it as an adult, but I'm like, Kimmy was like, I hate this.
I think it has a very valuable lesson that like a lot of people need to learn. Too many people actually, but like I think it has a lot to provide.
Don't tell the same joke twice.
Or 3 times, or 4, or don't fake your death.
Yeah,
please don't fake your death.
Just don't do that. Yeah.
Fake your death as a joke.
Go too far.
And Inkley, I'm with you. I love the song, but I can absolutely respect it, Rainy. No worries. I'll keep that in my mind as a song I won't sing, because that one I do sing. I'm always like, oh, I know this whole song.
Do you feel B for that?
B for butt.
B for butt.
Yeah, we can leave it there. Yeah, B.
Yeah. B for SpongeBob lady.
As an adult, I do appreciate the song more now, but yeah, definitely Kid made me think of how embarrassing it was, and how I'm like, this song is just him milking this shit out of this joke no one wants anymore.
No, it's totally fair.
Like it's like, and like everything before and after the song is so hard to watch that like I would associate it so negatively. But I'm like, as a bop though, it's not a bad bop.
Yeah, but no, I completely agree. It is one of those episodes that like does hike up the secondhand embarrassment. So absolutely valid. What is? Oh, okay. I was trying to read the other one, and it was taking me a second. So it distracted me. A hall monitor, by the way, is what that says. Ergo. But yeah, but no, I'm fine with keeping it there. This one, I like the joking with he's standing there menacingly.
It is such a silly, stupid episode. I really love it. I don't know if I want to put it in either A or B. I'll leave it up to y'all, but I think it's such a stupid, like, SpongeBob Patrick on shenanigans again.
Yeah.
Like, episode,
Because, basically, Mrs. Puff makes SpongeBob hall monitor for the day, and basically SpongeBob kind of runs wild with authority, and people dub him the Maniac, and he does not know that he is the Maniac, and so yeah, it's just this whole thing. It's wild. I love it. I'm fine with keeping it in. I would be fine with keeping it in A or B as well. I enjoy the episode. I always like watching it, but yeah, there may be only a couple of jokes from that one that I remember, and it's all the stuff from the end. So like they're just standing there menacingly, you know.
Well, like what Inkley said, the cops messing with Patrick is like, take it easy, son. It's just the real thing.
Oh yeah, take it easy, son. It's just a drawing.
Only Twitter can learn that. Anyways.
Yeah.
Were they an A or B?
Erico, you watched this show too. How do you feel?
Not as much as you guys.
Oh yeah, apparently.
Let's leave it an A tier.
Yeah, A tier's fine. A for authority.
A.
There you go. Sandy's
A
rocking.
for
Sandy's
ass.
rocking.
Yeah, I'll be honest. I want to like this one more. It was never one of my favorites personally, so I'll defer to you guys on this one.
I don't remember it that well. Like, I remember the ending, but I don't remember much of anything else.
Yeah, basically Sandy builds a rocket, and then, like, Patrick apparently, like, starts it up, and they crash land in Bikini Bottom, and so SpongeBob and Patrick think that they're on a different planet, and so they start capturing everybody with these, like, little net things.
Right.
Yeah.
So they're thinking they're aliens and whatnot.
Yeah, and so, like, they do the same to Sandy as well.
And then
so
eventually
it's
to each other.
Yeah, it's just awkward.
It's another like SpongeBob and Patrick like on their bullshit again episode.
Yeah.
I'm fine with it. Like I didn't really like this one too much, so we can put it in B tier, I think.
Honestly, I'd even be down to C tier. It sounds like it's pretty underwhelming.
I would say, I'll be honest, this is one of the episodes I honestly skip, like, because I have this DVD, the season 1 DVD.
Right.
So I'm usually like, when I do want to watch it, which it's been a while because I haven't actually put a DVD in for a little bit, that one is when I'm usually like, I don't know if I feel like that one, and then I'll skip to a different one.
Also, there's like a really stupid between me and my friend where we just like quote the part where it's like, "You got your toothpaste and my peanut butter." For some reason, that's like the one thing that we say to each other a lot.
That's great. I like that. And then Inkley was saying, I love the throwaway joke of SpongeBob filling an entire graveyard by messing with Sandy's stuff. Oh my God.
Just casual like murder or
Oh
something.
my god.
Right? Oh my God. Oh, also, I like how this next episode is Plankton! It's just with an exclamation point.
Like, I think it is the first time that they show him, which I mean,
yeah. It's a Plankton introductory episode, I'm pretty sure. I agree.
Yeah.
So let's see.
It's good.
Let's see. Because I want to see more of the description. Because down.
Oh, go past it?
Yeah, right there. There you go.
It is mass chaos at the Krusty Krab when Plankton, Mr. Krab's business rival, tries to steal the Krabby Patty formula for his own restaurant, the Chum Bucket. At night, Plankton attempts to make friends with SpongeBob by asking him for a Krabby Patty, but he loudly and boldly refuses and runs back home. Later that night, Plankton enters SpongeBob's head through a pore and makes his way to SpongeBob's brain. He attaches a mind control device to the brain and bends SpongeBob to his will, forcing him to walk to the Krusty Krab, get a Krabby Patty, and bring it to the Chum Bucket. Brain tends to blah blah blah. I feel sorry for laying on the Krabby Patty. He lands in his own analyzer and becomes trapped in his computer, Karen. But SpongeBob then leaves as Plankton begs for him to return with the patty.
I gotta be honest. Out of the Plankton episodes, this one is good. In my opinion, I do like it. But I kind of at first thought this might have been the Formuloli episode, and then I realized.
Oh no, that's later.
Yeah, that's later.
That's later.
I like that one a lot more, but this one's okay. I will defer to you guys. How do you feel about this one?
Also,
B
just
tier
okay.
is
Just
good.
okay to you?
B tier is good.
B tier is good.
Yeah.
Okay.
besides like the few like jokes and stuff that happen, like I'm not too big of a fan of it, but that's okay because a lot of the things here are pretty daggone good.
Yes.
So it's okay to have like a, you know.
Agreed.
What's that?
Naughty Nautical Neighbors.
Naughty Nautical Neighbors.
Wow.
That's the name of the porn parody.
It is.
It's actually where Squidward plays
horrible.
a cruel prank on SpongeBob at practice. Oh, destroying their friendship. Then they fight over Squidward as their best friend. Oh yeah, I always hate whenever Squidward does that, where he like makes them hate each other. Or really, when anybody does that.
I especially like the part. Not really. Where like Squidward like goes into his bathroom and Patrick is already waiting in his bathtub saying, "I warmed it up for you, buddy." We sure this is the official SpongeBob episode, or is this the porn one?
I warmed it up for you, buddy.
This is the one where they both drink a bunch of bubbles in the end and like blow up the house, right?
Yeah. That you don't like the inflation scene.
Yeah, really is.
Yeah, they actually have inflation at the end.
They do. I will say one of my memories of this episode, because I see it all the time, is where Patrick is like asleep, like where he's like, "Yeah, buddy, A minor, or whatever."
Oh yeah.
What the hell? And he just
E minor,
goes,
yeah.
"Beep, beep, beep, beep," and then he immediately goes, he falls asleep immediately.
I think. For as many iconic stuff that this episode has, like I feel like a B tier, it's like I feel like it's just like whatever for like the main plot itself.
Like,
however, it does. Go ahead.
But you're just saying like there's like good jokes though, or good
like
iconic scenes.
Like the greatest joke of all time, which is Squidward choking his fork, which I was very annoying with when I was in high school.
Oh, that's right.
I had a 1-hour version of it saved on my phone at all times.
Wow.
Why?
That's some dedication there, Rev.
Because that was something I just really found funny when I was younger.
That kind of
Still
reminds
kind of
me
do.
of like somebody saving like an hour-long video of Professor Utonium eating that pea for like,
yes.
just like
to Billie Jean.
just forever.
My God. Like I used to mic spam the fork scene like whenever I was on the PlayStation party with my friends in high school. So I just randomly like in the middle of a game, like I'll just like play Squidward like choking on the fork and I'm like, "Would you stop?"
Hey, if you know what makes you laugh, you might as well.
Yeah.
All right, in the next episode,
Are we young and unafraid?
Jellyfish Jam.
Oh, Jellyfish Jam.
Brings him
Okay.
a wild jellyfish and throws a big dance party. Why is he obsessed with jellyfish?
Because jellyfish are cool.
The wild jellyfish becomes addicted to the tune of the dance music and continues through the night before inviting more jellyfish to come to the party, which lasts for 18 hours and annoys Squidward. Next morning, SpongeBob wakes up to find his living room filled with hundreds of dancing jellyfish and attempts to make them leave, but he ends up breaking the music record player, causing jellyfish to become angry. After his pet snail, Gary calms it down by clicking his eyes together and producing a beat.
Like a metronome, yeah.
SpongeBob uses Gary to lead the jellyfish back to Jellyfish Pits.
This one's all right. I out of all of them, this was never one of my like favorites, to be honest. I will say that going out forward. The dance scene is fun. Like I do like them jamming out and you know just having a good old time. But I again will defer to you guys on how you feel.
I do think the animation was my favorite part of it, but I also don't care that much about this episode.
I'm cool with either B or C tier. It sounds like we're probably leaning more towards C tier. Though I do like this more than the ones in C tier, but like, you know, I definitely understand the feeling of it. Especially because like this is one of the ones that they just played all the time.
They did.
Whenever you're younger.
They did play this one a lot. I agree with you.
Like, I just never cared for it. While, like, the other episodes that they would play all the time, like, some of them were really good, like Pizza Delivery, while this one was just, like, whatever.
Yeah. See,
yeah,
I think
it was very okay. C sounds fine.
I think so, too. Culture Shock. This one I don't... By the name, I don't remember.
I actually kind of like this one.
Let's see.
It's the one where they hold the talent show.
Oh, is this the one with the... No, wait, I might be thinking... Is this the squirrel joke one?
No.
No,
it's
that's the different one.
It's the one where...
has a lack of customers, and Mr. Krabs tells Squidward and SpongeBob that the Krusty Krab needs ideas to bring in some more.
Yes.
Squidward suggests a talent show, and Mr. Krab agrees. When the night of the show arrives, it is a major success. The final act features Squidward dancing to various genres of music, but the audience quickly hates it. They begin throwing tomatoes at him, making Squidward leave the stage. SpongeBob goes on stage and begins cleaning the mess, which the audience enjoys.
Yes, and then I remember it now. Like as soon as you got up to it, the hand like Squidward notices, and he like takes SpongeBob off the stage,
and then it's like abruptly they're like cheering, and then it just stops abruptly,
and then he like brings them out. They do
That's
it.
iconic.
Puts his hand out. They do it. Puts his tentacle out. They stop.
I think it's really funny. I think it's also a good Squidward being an asshole and he gets what he deserves kind of thing.
Yes.
I'd say either A or B tier. Like it's not like S tier. No, nowhere near it. But like I think it's alright.
Yeah, I'd be fine with A or B as well.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ergo, you put it in A, so I'll let you leave it there. Yeah.
That's one that I actually know.
Yeah. Home Sweet Pineapple. We saw this one too. Remember? Yeah, when we were at visiting my brother.
Where he becomes homeless.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah. Horde of angry nematodes come to town and consume SpongeBob's pineapple house.
Yes. And then they try to rebuild it. It doesn't work. And so he's going to move back home with his parents. Squidward is like excited.
Because then he moves in with Patrick for a little bit.
Oh yeah, and Patrick beats the crap out of him with his house, in his sleep.
He thinks it's the spiders, like in his sleep.
Spiders!
It's crazy.
Yeah. And then he plants the little seed. Yeah. And he cries and it grows. It's great. It's
a cute episode.
It's a good episode. I will be honest, it was also never one of my huge favorites because I think I felt bad. I was like, "Ooh, SpongeBob's house, no."
I do get really sad when characters are out of house and out of food.
So this one, I would say either for me, I don't know. I'd be okay with putting it in B tier, but that's me.
I think B tier's okay. Like it's a cute episode. Not a lot happens, but I think it's a nice little episode.
Yeah.
Nothing much to it.
Ink says I like the house growing on top of Squidward.
Yes, he's in the he's in the sand. He's like, "We good news, Squidward. We don't have to move anymore." And he's like,
yeah.
Just
another one of those like Squidward being an asshole and gets what he deserves type things,
Exactly. And which one is this one? The chaperone or employee?
Employee of the month.
Okay.
Dude, this one is.
Yeah.
They set traps for each other.
Oh my god, what? Okay, yeah. Yeah, he wants to be employee of the month for the change. The two argue about the award, set traps. Oh, that's right, yeah. And they try to go to the Krusty Krab early in the morning. They both get there at the same time. Overworking themselves. And they destroy the Krusty Krab, essentially.
This is like a bonkers episode.
Yeah, this one's weird.
I don't remember it that well.
Yeah, this one, it's... I guess, Squidward just gets kind of fed up of seeing the wall of SpongeBob Employee of the Month photos. And is like, I'm gonna do it, So it's okay.
I remember the wall, and I remember some of the shots of it, but I don't actually remember any of the bits, or any of the payoff.
Yeah. I'm okay with putting it in there.
I think it's either a B or C. I'm good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Since we don't remember much about it, I would say C is probably the best for it right now.
Yeah, all of these, I'm like, these have definitely been really easy to jog in my memory as you guys talk about them, but that one I'm like, oh.
Yeah, that one had to come out a little slower. This one that's coming up, Reef Blower. This was a mini episode though. Yeah, because this was where they did 3 episodes and it was a vignette. It was 5 minutes long.
Someone could put it in a single GIF.
Basically, because
small seashell throws it in SpongeBob's yard.
Yep.
SpongeBob notices a shell and decides to use high-powered reef blower to remove the shell. It's unaware what happened because of
basically, Squidward is an a-hole and puts the shell in Squidward's in SpongeBob's lawn, and then SpongeBob reef blows it, and Squidward ends up with a bunch of sand in his yard.
I think
it's cute.
It's a cute little episode. I think middle of the list is fine because there's not much to it. It's a really short, no dialogue spoken, little short basically.
Yeah, it definitely was good for a no dialogue at all, a little short. It was a good one. So yeah. And then what is this next one? Jellyfishing?
Jellyfishing.
Oh,
the one where Squidward
Firmly grasp it.
They kill Squidward like at least 3 times.
Yeah, poor Squidward in this episode. But yeah, they take him jellyfishing. Because after he's like
against his will.
Yeah, he's in a bicycle accident in a full body cast. I forgot how he got into it, but yeah, he's in a full body cast.
I think it was the jellyfish that caused it.
Apparently, according to the wiki, it is saying that I guess to cheer him up, they take him because he's recovering from a bicycle accident in a full body cast. I think they caused the bicycle accident though.
Yeah.
And yeah, so they go to Jellyfish Fields. A jellyfish stings Squidward, so he goes after it for revenge. He manages to catch the jellyfish and bangs his net triumphantly against a queen jelly. The queen chases after him gives him a massive sting off screen, which SpongeBob, Patrick, and the jellies all witness. The bandaged SpongeBob and Patrick go to the now on life support bound Squidward's house to apologize, only be chased away by jellyfish caught by Squidward. And then he's stung again by the queen jelly, apparently. Yeah, I have some memories of this episode, but not like a ton. The firmly grasp it definitely is ingrained in my memory. But yeah.
I think it's a fine one.
Yeah, either B or C. Yeah. So we can leave it there. And then Karate Choppers.
That's the one.
This is the one
I know by name. This is my favorite episode. I would S tier.
Oh, really?
Whoa.
I do like this one too. I do like that. Where
I like this one for the crying SpongeBob meme.
Yeah, and where they're just
the
like
stupidest episode.
we can stop at any time. We're not addicted to karate.
Right? We're not addicted to crack. I think it's a really good one. I feel like
enjoy it.
Probably one of the better, SpongeBob is doing the thing that he shouldn't be doing episodes, you know? Way better than the Hook one. I think it's really good. And it shows a friendship between Sponge and Squirrel
Sandy,
Lady.
Yeah. Yeah, SpongeBob and Sandy.
Really, for some reason, the humor in this episode was more off the wall than usual. I remember rewatching it when I was an older teen, and I was like, what on earth is happening? What am I watching? And it was so bizarre, but in the perfect way. And then, oh my gosh, I was literally about to say Ink's Mr. Krabs walking in the park with the parasol, and he goes boop when he sees SpongeBob, and it's such a weird sound effect, and then throws the parasol away, and you're like, what? I think that was literally the exact point when rewatching the episode that I was like, this is my new favorite episode. What? I love everything.
It's so bonkers.
It is great.
And I love the bit with the hot sauce where it's by the power of Lontitis, I bestow that this specific drop of hot sauce be really, really hot.
I forgot that's where this was from, that episode.
So
I forgot that.
This episode felt a bunch of 15-second very strange bits that they threw together into a narrative, and it worked somehow really well.
Yes, I am absolutely good with keeping it there. It is a good one. Scaredy Pants, on the other hand, which one is this one?
It's a Halloween
episode.
Oh, is this the one where they round him and SpongeBob's brain is kind of exposed?
Yeah.
Yeah, I never really watched that one that much. I don't know why. Maybe it was the SpongeBob's exposed brain that bothered me.
I had the Halloween DVD when I was little, and I remember I literally liked every other episode except for this and the one in D tier right now. I was I literally liked every other except for those.
Yeah,
this one too, probably.
Yeah,
it's a shame because it's the first time the Flying Dutchman shows up too.
Yeah, it's a shame because with the Flying Dutchman it's pretty cool, but the whole episode just in general is just
it's just the whole everyone being dicks to SpongeBob for no real reason, and they're I don't find any enjoyment in that. I mean, yeah, I understand that the rest of the townsfolk are supposed to be dickheads, but it's not enjoyable seeing an episode entirely dedicated to that, and what he scares them at the end. Okay, but the entire episode is just them being shit to him for no reason.
Yeah.
What do he do?
Just try to be his best. Yeah.
It's so absurd.
Yeah, she has the costume. I remember that. She's
I'm a fish.
Fishtail.
I'm a fish in a bowl. It's I don't get it.
Yeah, I don't get it. And then which one is this one?
Sleepy time.
Sleepy time. Oh,
That's
us right now.
are.
We're sleepy time.
Hey.
30 more minutes, by the way. 30 more minute mark.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think this will be the only tier, probably.
I think so.
Yeah.
We'll have to save Sonic shipping for another day.
Yeah.
I would love to do that, even if it's just like amongst us.
Hell yeah.
When SpongeBob goes to sleep, he gains the ability of astral projection
Oh.
because of Mrs. Puff.
Wait, what?
In parentheses.
I forgot. Does she teach
There's
him
no
What?
explanation.
Does she teach? She must teach
Wait,
him
what?
this?
And ventures into his friend's dreams.
Oh, this
After
one.
a journey to his friend's dream, SpongeBob then goes back to his own dream. When he wakes up, everyone is in his room, upset that he messed up their dreams, except for Patrick, who only wanted a quarter.
Yeah,
It's-
because in his
What a
dream, he's
terrible
like at the little
That
The
yeah,
little,
that's
like,
a weird synopsis.
seahorse thing. Yeah, I never really cared about this episode that much. I don't have a lot of emotion in it, so I'm fine with keeping in COD, but that is up to y'all.
How do you feel
It's-
about Rev?
It's fine. I think the one thing that came from this episode that actually did like somewhat like like that stuck out to me, like Patrick on the little seahorse, like
Yeah.
it's just so stupid. But yeah, it's like it's whatever. Like I think like B or C tier is fine. Like it's cute seeing him go to the other people's dreams and whatnot, but like it's just like like a whole mishmash. It's like stuff happening, and like yeah, it's a cartoon show. Yeah,
Mhm.
stuff happens, but like this one is definitely the most like stuff happening, and not even like really that good.
Yeah. I do remember Gary. Gary with
Oh yeah, the
with
girl.
legs. Yeah.
Or whatever, like it has like a deep voice or whatever.
Be like, yes, oh, SpongeBob, what are you doing in here? Whatever. And he's got like this long purple robe on.
Yeah.
Reading a book. He's got hands. But yeah. Oh, I saw what the next episode is.
Squeaky boots.
Squeaky boots.
Squeaky.
Speaking of
boots.
stressful,
Squeaky
God.
boots.
Squeaky boots episode. Jeez.
I'm guessing it's about some boots.
This
that are
is where
squeaky.
he gets them. He gets boots
Oh,
from
it's
Mr.
Krabs gives his daughter Pearl a pair of old boots.
Oh, that's right.
But
As
she
a cheap
refuses
present.
to take them. Yeah.
And then he gives them to SpongeBob. And then he lies and says, yeah, that the boots are the boots of a true fry cook. And he loves them so much. And he wears them all the time. And they're squeaking and,
And they're,
squeaking
like,
and
really
squeaking and
annoying.
squeaking. Yes. And then Mr. Crab, eventually, he can't stand it. And so he takes them and he buries them. So it's kind of like, yeah, like the wiki says, like the telltale heart from Edgar Allan Poe. And SpongeBob comes into work because he can't find
Yeah.
the boots. And Mr. Krabs, feeling guilty, begins to go crazy, hearing the squeak everywhere.
Is it really supposed to be an adaptation of the Edgar Allan Poe story?
Yeah.
The Telltale
Yes.
Heart?
Oh,
and then he
Eats
literally
them.
goes so insane. He literally deep fries them and eats them to get rid of them,
What?
like for good.
oh my
That's
god.
funny.
It is. Oh, I feel like it's not peak SpongeBob bonker, but like it is definitely like at least A tier. I think.
I agree.
It's like
I would-
I feel like it's such a silly concept and like so much stuff is like happening that we just like what?
Yeah, no, I agree. I'm fine with keeping it in A. The Squeaky Boots episode is so funny. I do like it.
I like
Just the faces that SpongeBob makes in it, where he's like squeaking. He's like, it's just great.
The faces that Mr. Krabs makes whenever like he's getting super stressed out and like that weird tripping out segment near the end, and then he
Yes.
starts hearing the squeaking all the time. It's so weird. So weird. I love it.
Squidward the Unfriendly Ghost is the next one, apparently.
This was probably not as good as I think it is.
Hang on.
SpongeBob and Patrick think Squidward is dead
Oh.
after ruining his self-replica.
That's what this episode
And
is
that
called.
the real Squidward is a ghost. Squidward decides to take advantage of their mistake by telling them that he will spare them if they accept all of his commands. Wow.
This one, a grape picked from the vine, your most ghoulishness. A watermelon picked straight from the manure fields. Just
I think
dumps it right in his mouth.
I think it's definitely one of the funnier ones. But I think it's like definitely like I don't think it's like the better ones. I think I'm fine with
Right.
putting it in B tier, But I think it's just really funny because a lot of the jokes that come from here are in jokes between me and my friend. So
Heck yeah.
like Squidward with the melon and like something like that. You're bald.
You're bald. Yes. It's like I have I have to tell you something. Takes off the towel. He's like, you're bald. Anyway.
Confession to make.
Yes.
Or like when they set up the funeral for him and all the friends show up thinking he's dead and he shows up and like, get out. And then, then they try to actually kill him for real.
Oh, because they're trying to banish his ghost.
Yeah, like, they try to bury him, essentially, I think.
Even after they figure out, even after he just straight up tells them that he's alive, they're like, his soul needs to rest, and they like put him in a bubble and like he goes away up to the heavens.
Yeah. Because he's like, how high will he go? Or how far
okay, maybe this is A tier.
All the way. All the way. Yeah, I'm fine with it being an A. A or B is good with me, so that's good.
Another good example. Yeah, another good Squidward episode where he's like being an asshole and kind of sort of he deserves.
Hang on, is the pie episode in season 1?
No, that's season 2. That I feel like that one might be my actual favorite one.
I do love that. It was made in a bomb, or it was made in a factory, a bomb factory.
They're bombs.
Tries to fall asleep but fails. He decides that eating a sea nut butter and jellyfish jelly sandwich would help, but he accidentally leaves his refrigerator door open after falling asleep. The open refrigerator gives him a bad case of a sickness similar to the common cold called the suds, causing him to sneeze bubbles out of his pores.
Yeah, it's gross. And then
this Gimp Patrick episode.
Yeah, Patrick is like anti-doctor in this one. He's like, no, he doesn't need to go to the doctor.
And Sandy keeps trying to get him to go to the doctor.
Yeah, I do love. This is one of the. I might be wrong. This might be one of the first episodes where we saw the human interaction elements. Cause, like,
the hand.
Yeah, because when they would, for this episode, when SpongeBob does go to the doctor, they're like, oh, okay, your treatment. And so it's this human hand, and it takes him, like, they go, like, I think they, like, do the perfume thing for his, like, nose, and so he's, like, being attacked in a mall by these, like, perfume hands. Later. And then, that's a different one? Oh.
Yeah, that happens later.
Well, they clean him in a toilet, though. They use him in a toilet. Oh. They're cleaning it.
Yeah, like SpongeBob gets, like, the nice, like, fresh, like, squeeze one, but then Patrick gets, like, the star treatment. He's getting scrubbed on the cactus in the toilet, like you said.
It was the toilet for Patrick. That's right. Yeah, it was really funny, because I was like, hey, that's a dude's hand. Like, that's so weird. And that's a real sponge. Like, it was funny. B or A? I'm fine with keeping it in B.
It's alright. Yeah. It's alright. I mean, extra points for like getting Patrick like in the middle, like where like Sandy comes over and knocks on the door. He's like, "Oh, it's Sandy," and like he's all like chained up and he's got an executioner's hat on. It's so weird. Yeah. Like, what was he doing?
That. Yeah, when you said that, at first I thought you said "get," like he was like being an idiot, and I was like, yeah, he's like anti-doctor in this one. But no, he was also doing that. That's so true.
So weird.
Ink says there's Neptune peering into Tom Kenny showering. Does that?
Oh yes.
Oh yeah, that happened earlier. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was the Neptune. That was the spatula one.
Yeah, because he was trying to peer. He was gonna show a portal to Atlantis, and it goes, "Behold!" It just shows like Tom Kenny like showering, and he's like, "Whoopsies, not that one."
Oh god, that's a great scene. Inkley might have been saying that might have been the first time.
Yeah.
That's what they're referring to.
Because you were talking about having real people.
Yeah. Okay. My bad. I completely forgot about that one. Oh, T in the tree dome. I'm gonna say it right now. I think this is S tier. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
When really
in doubt, pinky out.
That's
good.
Again,
good like establishment of like not only SpongeBob and Sandy, but SpongeBob and Patrick. Like I like it. Yeah. It's so good.
It's so good. I love
so
that one.
Good.
And it also gives us the iconic, I need it,
water.
or I don't need it.
Super
I don't
dry,
need it. I
Patrick,
absolutely don't need it.
Rose cooked.
Yeah.
Also, like for some reason, like when I was in high school, I thought like people like choking and coughing was like the funniest thing ever. Because I also remember there was like a trap remix of the coughing in the middle of this episode. Like when he finally goes into the tree dome and like he's like, "You can do this, buddy." It's like and he just starts coughing and like someone made a trap remix of him coughing with the main as the main beat. I remember just loving that in high school. It's still kind of funny, but like when I was younger, it was like the funniest shit in the world.
Yeah.
I love the Rev lore we're getting today about, man, I had like the hour-long choking on a fork on my phone. And
What's funny is that Squidward choking, I was in that song too.
That's great.
Oh my god.
Next is, speaking of Sandy, it's a Texas.
Oh!
That's a
Sandy
really
is
good one.
homesick.
Texas song.
I love the Texas song.
I always say I want to go home. I want to go home.
Honestly.
Home. This
I think it has a really nice message to it. It's a cute episode. It also has Patrick fucking dying.
He explodes. Yeah. There's so many jokes from this one. Yeah, I really like the Texas episode where Sandy's homesick and she's gonna leave, but they don't want her to leave, and so they're gonna throw her a Texas party. And so like
They start shit talking Texas, and she decides to kill them.
Yeah, like
oh god.
and then like that's where the meme comes from, where it's like,
what am I?
like, hey, stupid.
What's the
I would
difference?
consider this one an S tier. Love Sandy's Wrath. It is so funny.
Yes,
It's S tier. Yeah,
I
it's S
agree.
tier.
I agree.
It's really good.
Yes.
And,
It has a cute message. It's got really funny jokes. It's got a good song, and I honestly like the big main three things that make a good SpongeBob episode: good humor, good song, and good message to it.
yeah,
I like it.
well said. I agree 100,000% on
And also,
that.
Patrick dies.
Oh, and this one is the chaperone.
chaperone.
Oh! This is the tall, dark, and handsome. This is where
Long
SpongeBob-
tan and handsome.
Thank you, long tan and handsome. Thank you. This is where SpongeBob takes Pearl to her prom for Mr. Krabs because he's chaperoning her.
Right, because her original person, Octavius Rex, long, tan, and handsome, couldn't take her.
Yeah,
Or something like that.
And he's like an
because they broke
anchovy.
up or something.
Yeah.
Kind of glasses, and like he looks like a total like nerd, but like they all treat him like he's like this hot shit. So
Yeah.
funny.
It's good. And then they do the sponge. They do the dance. Oh,
It's a cute episode.
I wanted to mention this. I know this was from the previous one, but Inkley was saying I like the gallon hat and the barbecues. I like those jokes too at the end of that episode. Those are really funny.
Yeah.
It's cute.
But with the chaperone, yeah, it's cute. B tier is
I
fine
think
with
it's
me.
a solid B tier. I don't think it does anything that's like super like compelling, but it's not like boring. I can at least say it's not boring or like unsubstantial. Like
Yeah. I would agree. The paper.
The
the
paper.
paper.
The paper.
The paper.
This
The
is
paper?
This is
The
one that
paper.
doesn't get shown often because it's the Valentine's Day like partner episode. Usually, like the Halloween or the holiday ones, like are shown more often if they have a partner episode. But for whatever reason, this one just did not.
Huh. Yeah, I need to see, because I'll be honest, just based on the title, I'm drawn like a huge. Oh, there it is.
Right.
SpongeBob plays around with a gum wrapper Squidward threw in his yard. SpongeBob uses his imagination to have fun and do amazing things with the paper, and Squidward becomes jealous and attempts to take it back so that he can have fun too. However, SpongeBob refuses to give it back as he promised not to. Squidward desperately begs SpongeBob for the paper and is not successful until he agrees to trade everything he owns. However, Squidward does not have fun with the paper and realizes that it is completely worthless.
Yep, this is all about like his imagination.
Yep.
You know?
It's just a worse prototype version of like the Idiot Box episode, like later on.
Yeah.
It's just whatever. For me at least, it's like
I'd be
nothing.
fine, yeah, keeping it either in C or D, honestly, with that. Because, yeah, I barely remembered it, and so when you were reading it, I'm like, oh, yeah, like, I vaguely recall it now.
Excuse me.
You're good.
Also not
It's
a super
like-
satisfying Squidward comeuppance episode.
Yeah.
Not very like I mean, it just kind of happens. Like, yeah, he loses everything, but like he willingly does it, and it's just like I don't know. It's just like the only good comes from this was like the meme that came from him playing his clarinet, and then it's like, bravo, all those wrong notes you played made it sound better, and then like he plays it so much better on just a little piece of paper.
Yes, I remember that.
That's like the one thing in this episode, and even then, that's not enough for me to like care about it.
I would agree. I would agree on that. And then coincidentally, Valentine's Day is the next episode, which is apparently a part of that.
Which SpongeBob and Sandy set up a Valentine's Day tree for Patrick. A hot air balloon made completely of chocolate.
Oh.
The balloon is attacked by scallops. SpongeBob gives Patrick a handshake to give the balloon a surprise. Patrick nearly goes insane with rage, but just before he kills everybody...
What?
I feel like the Wikipedia writer was having some fun. SpongeBob's treat for Patrick arrives, and Patrick becomes friends with SpongeBob again.
Also, hang on. SpongeBob gives Patrick a handshake to distract him?
Yeah, I don't really get
weird.
that.
Yeah. No, because what happened was that it was supposed to be a timing thing, because they were on the Ferris wheel, and they're at the very top, and the hot air balloon was supposed to come in. But then when it didn't, and Patrick's all like, where's my surprise that you kept promising me? He panicked. It was like a friendship handshake. And he's just like, oh. Because the balloon didn't show up because of the scallops.
And then he kills everybody.
He almost killed
and
everybody.
he kills everyone.
In
fact, there's like several people he killed successfully.
I again also vaguely remember this episode, so I would be fine with keeping it in C with the paper. I don't know how y'all feel, but yeah.
I think it's better than the paper or anything in C tier, really. It's another more absurd, it's like Patrick stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I mean, we get better versions of that, but I feel like this is better than like some of the stuff in C tier.
That's fair. I will take that. I will take that. I defy you, Heart Man.
Yeah, that's what he says, and he rips like a heart costume in half, and it's like a scoring little guy in there.
Oh yeah, I do remember that. Hey, it's Ursa.
Welcome back, Ursa.
Hello. Welcome to the last 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Welcome to... Man, there've been a lot of bots coming in.
Man, these bots...
Sarybot keeps taking them out.
Thank you, Sari.
Sarybot is sniping them.
Like, you don't have to insult Ursa like that. Ursa's not a bot.
No.
I didn't see the...
Not Ursa.
Oh.
No, not Ursa. No.
There was a bot right after Ursa.
I didn't see that. I thought you were trying to make a joke. I'm like, Ursa's not a bot. How could you?
No.
No. Just send me that bot sniper, because I need one to get rid of the bots in my chat.
Yes. The series is pretty good.
It's funny because, like, literally, like, the bot's message will appear for, like, a millisecond, and then it'll be like, sorry, bot banned him.
Like, awesome! And then, Ursa bot. Urbot. That's funny.
Berries.
But yes, good morning to you then.
We have one SpongeBob episode left. Walking Small.
Oh, this one?
I like
Goo Lagoon. Plankton arrives to turn the beach into the future site of a Chumbucket branch, demanding that everyone leave the beach. However, no one listens to him due to how small he is.
Yep.
He concludes that he needs someone big to help clear the beach for him and encounter SpongeBob. Says to trick SpongeBob into being assertive in order to get the things that he wants. Series of cruel and nasty actions by SpongeBob, everyone leaves the beach. Plankton then reveals his true intentions to SpongeBob, making him very upset. SpongeBob defeats Plankton by becoming aggressively nice, performing kind actions that attract the people back to the beach. Plankton leaves the beach, disgusted by the kindness.
Oh, sorry. This is a good
very
one.
enjoyable character.
This is a good one. I love a lot of the iconic quotes in this one, where he's just like, be assertive. And he goes, dee, 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 not insertive, assertive. Because he like pokes his finger in the guy's pocket.
Either B or A works for this one, because like Plankton, honestly, like no matter like the quality of the episode, I feel like Plankton as a character, like really like elevates like the quality of some things. Like even in later seasons, whenever they're like at their lowest, I feel like Plankton is always like a bright spot. I don't know if it's just because of the voice acting or just him as a character. I don't know. Something about Plankton just makes everything like so much better.
I can agree with that. He always goes out of his way to do a good job, I think. I agree with you. Because I was going to say, that's one of my other favorite lines, actually, is the plankton part where he says, like, it is becoming glaringly obvious. I can deny it no longer. I am small.
I am small.
I am small. So, yep. I am totally fine with it being an A. I like that one. It's a good one. Inkly, why would he be nice with no profit incentive? Is he stupid?
Is he stupid? I love that.
Brilliant. Man, it is a good thing that we only did season 1, because that almost took a full hour. We would not have been through.
I was not expecting like as long as it did.
Right? Because well, like, what was Rainey saying that they were a part of that other one that they didn't even finish the other day, and it was like a shorter tier list than what we were originally looking at.
Yesterday I did a tier list with 3 other people, and it was 100 items, and it took us 6 hours.
Oh my goodness.
And it usually takes Ergo and I like 3 hours-ish to do 150 things.
Yeah. So, oof. Man,
so
there
I
was
feel like
probably...
this is the conversion of that, where it's like, 50 things usually equals an hour.
There you go. I can't
That was a
remember.
little less than an hour.
The tier list that you and I would do, Rev, the movie ones, those would usually take like a couple hours to do.
For sure.
So that tracks.
I think people have more to say about them. So I think even though they had about the same amount as this, or like less, like they took a while. Except for the Disney one. I feel like the Disney one, I knew it was going to take a long time to do.
Oh yeah, always a lot of talking with those ones. Oh my gosh, though. Now I just want to watch some SpongeBob episodes. I'll be honest, I'm like, oh geez, I really want to watch. I want to watch some of these again. But man, we are so close. Like, what? If I'm mathing right, we have like 8 minutes left. About.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, are you guys feeling okay?
Yeah, I feel sleepy. I'm totally going to bed after this.
Oh yeah, no, I don't
How are
blame
you feeling?
I'm feeling good. What about you, Riv?
I'm feeling pretty great.
Yeah. What should we do for the last 7 minutes?
Yeah,
Should we do like a personality quiz or something? Like, I don't know.
Well, here.
Yeah,
hold
let's
on.
see what
First
SpongeBob character we are.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's a good one to do.
Here, before I forget.
Wait, what should we do?
I mean, I have them tagged in the stream title, but I'll go ahead and shout out our guests.
Yes, absolutely. I think most of y'all know them already anyway, but Rainy Day Alien and Revonance are wonderful.
I have to wait 2 minutes before giving another shout out.
Oh my gosh.
What about
That's
me?
crazy.
I can do
Hold on,
it.
maybe, okay, surely it wouldn't limit the owner of the stream.
Yeah. You can't limit me. This is my stream.
Ink says, I woke up and immediately hopped on stream.
Nope,
I still
you have to wait.
a couple hours before I sleep, aka 3 a.m. Well, dang, thanks for spending your whole day with us.
Oh my
We had a good
gosh.
time. It was certainly wonderful having you here.
Yes, I absolutely agree. It was great having you in here, Inkley. And yeah, man, you spent the whole day. That is fantastic.
I'm glad you were here
It's been
with us.
fantastic.
It's
Yeah.
endearing.
But yes, both Rainy and Revonance are wonderful. They're extremely funny and kind people, and we love them very much.
I mean, Rainy is, but not me.
Don't slander me. I tell only the truth.
Yeah, Grezy's honest. Are you trying to imply otherwise? We
Nuh-uh.
are super cool.
What are you saying about my character? But no. See, that's just part of Revonance's wit and charm. He doesn't even want to take the compliment. But it's like, no, we will make sure that he takes the compliment. But they are both wonderful, and if you're not already following them, I highly recommend that you change that, because they're both great. 1000%.
Yeah, I recommend it too. We're all really cool.
See? Exactly.
No, thank you. I
Of
appreciate
course.
the kind words.
Of course.
Ooh, man.
And thank you to Ursa as well, for it was an amazing stream, man. I'm glad you enjoyed your time. Thanks for being
Yeah.
here.
Absolutely. Thank you for being in here as much as you have. I know you had to sleep a little bit, so which I'm glad. I'm glad that you got some rest. So that's good. So here for our last 5 minutes or so, we've got this tier list. Or tier list. We already did that. We have this personality quiz of which SpongeBob character are you?
Okay, we can do Grezy first, I guess.
Okay. Sure.
All right. Pick a rockin' Bikini Bottom anthem to sing at your next karaoke night.
Oh, I love all of these. It's between Sweet Victory or the Fun Song. I feel like the Fun Song would probably be more fun to do at a karaoke, but I do love the other one.
Pick the fruit you'd most like to call your undersea home: apple, watermelon, pineapple, banana, dragon fruit, tomato.
I mean, I feel like I have to say dragon fruit. That just
Because you're a dragon.
Yeah, duh.
Of the following, which random word speaks to you the most? Wumbo, imagination, hoopla, weast, chocolate, Texas.
God dang it, I love hoopla. Probably Wumbo. No, chocolate. Chocolate.
Which of your fellow Bikini Bottom dwellers did you most enjoy spending your day off with? Karen the computer, Larry the lobster, Bubble Buddy, Gary the snail, Mrs. Puff, or alone time?
Bubble Buddy. They seem chill.
Bubble Buddy?
Bubble
Yeah.
is like Chad Giga.
Heck yeah.
Pick your favorite instrument to play in or listen to: clarinet, violin, piano, acoustic guitar, drums, mayonnaise.
But
is mayonnaise an instrument? No, relish isn't either. Oh God, I want to say mayonnaise, but I'm gonna go with I like the violin and the piano.
Yeah, I'm ticked. They said violin and drums. I'm like, man, I love both of those things.
Right? This is gonna be hard. Let's go with piano.
Pick your favorite item from the following: Krabby Patty, Patrick's Secret Box, chocolate, 10-gallon hat, a possibly stolen balloon. Krusty Krab pizza is the pizza for you and me.
Oh God. Oh, it's probably gotta be the pizza one.
Finally, are you ready?
Let's see. Ready to count me money? Ready or not? Ready for the secret formula? Actually, you know what? Can you go back real quick?
What?
I want to do a Krabby Patty. It speaks to me a little bit more.
Okay.
It's just iconic. I'm ready. I'm ready.
All right, you're plankton.
What?
Bruh.
How did you get plankton?
How did you even get plankton?
I never give up, apparently, no matter how fiercely the odds are stacked against me.
Right.
Heck yeah,
That's
plankton.
good.
Here,
It's because I'm small, isn't it?
let's have our guests. Let's see,
Hey, the
Revonance.
determination.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good quality.
Yeah.
All right, Rev. What are you singing at your next karaoke night?
The best day ever.
Oh, the best day ever?
Best day ever.
Nice. I'll pick
What?
your fruit.
What would you call your home?
These would be weird homes.
Yeah.
A watermelon.
Watermelon.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Get the
Hey,
biggest
nice
one,
catch.
yeah. Which random word?
I love all of them.
Chocolate.
Yeah, chocolate's iconic. But they're all good.
Which Bikini Bottom person would you spend your day off
Giga
with?
Chad, Bubble Buddy.
Yeah!
Oh, buddy.
We'll hang out together.
Pick your favorite instrument.
Just the freaking mayonnaise. This mayonnaise instrument.
Honestly, probably the violin.
Yeah, violin's good. I always love hearing it in songs. It's very
This
cool.
your
Oh, yeah.
your favorite item.
My favorite item.
From
Honestly,
this.
probably chocolate again.
Yeah, that's fair.
Double chocolate.
Double
Are
chocolate.
you ready?
Oh no. That's
Oh,
me.
no.
Oh no.
Oh no,
You're
Mr.
Mr.
Krabs!
What the hell?
You're a natural born leader, dedicated to your craft. Get it? Like craft with a K, because Krabby
That's
Patty's
copyrighted.
and a hard worker through and through.
The
Alright.
enemy
Okay.
of Grezy.
Yeah, apparently we're enemies.
All right, Rain.
Apparently.
Rain, let's go.
You got this, Rainy.
What are
Alright.
you?
I'm gonna say, oh man, probably the campfire song.
Yes.
Yep.
C.A.M.P.I.F.R.A. So edgy song.
What fruit would you call your home?
So I'm waiting for the chat to load or the stream to load. So I'm sorry for the delay.
You're good.
It's okay.
What I call my home? Okay, tomato, 100%.
Whoa.
Oh, and also, Mr. Krabs play a guitar in Band Geeks? Yes, I think he did.
Oh my gosh.
I read that as band cheeks for a second.
Band of Jeeks.
Oh, we
Band
made it! It's 3 a.m.
We did it!
Yay.
Yay! What a great way to end this, though, doing this fun tier list. Ergo, you'll have to be the one to fast do it after Rainy.
Which random word
What
speaks
are
to
the
you the
bottom
most?
3 words? I can't see them behind my
Weast,
head.
chocolate, and Texas.
Okay, I'll do imagination.
Imagination.
And
That's a
which
good one.
Bikini Bottom dweller would you spend your day with?
I know Karen's on there, and I know... Okay, probably Gary.
Gary is a good choice.
It's really hard not
Yeah.
to pick Karen, though, because she seems real cool. But
She
I just like
does.
cats, and I like snails.
All right, favorite instrument.
I'll do the drums.
Yeah.
Favorite item?
Right, waiting for it to scroll.
Because we got Krabby Patty,
Okay, is the
Patrick's
secret box the one that they have all the imagination in?
No,
No,
that's the embarrassing photo of SpongeBob
Oh.
at the Christmas party.
That's
The one with
right.
the secret string.
Yeah.
I like the secret box.
Secret box. Let's give it. What do we got? Are you ready?
What are my ready options?
I'm ready. I'm ready.
Ready for what? Oh no. Ready to count me money? Ready or not? Ready for the secret formula?
I'm ready. I'm ready.
Yeah. You're
You're SpongeBob.
SpongeBob.
Hey,
Spit and spill.
my fellow yellow.
Yellow.
What does it say for SpongeBob?
Basically, that you're very positive,
Yeah.
which absolutely tracks.
Am I singing?
Okay,
yeah.
what's your song? Here, go.
Is this the one where it's like, sweet,
Sweet victory.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
sure, we'll do that. I mean,
What's
yeah,
your
the
house?
pineapple really just makes the most sense. It's got like the sturdy shell.
Look at you,
Yeah.
Mr. Logic over here.
Funny, if random word speaks to me the most,
Wumbo, Wumbology.
that'd be Wumbo.
Yeah, that's fair.
What's your fellow Bikini Bottom dwellers? I mean, yeah, I guess Gary.
Yeah, Gary is pretty good.
Pick
Good
your
choice.
favorite instrument to play or listen to. Look, nobody else said mayonnaise. I'm gonna say mayonnaise.
It's mayonnaise and
Nobody else
instrument.
picked it. Krabby Patty. I mean, yeah, probably Krabby Patty. Yeah, like a burger. Am I ready? Ready for what?
Patrick.
You're the funniest of your friend
Yay.
group, though not always on purpose.
Wow.
Oh, life of
This is
every
why we
party.
were so in sync in Mario Party.
Right, absolutely. Oh goodness, what a great time with great friends. It's at least over here. It's 3:03 a.m. I know Inkley says over there where they are, it's 12 a.m. That just means they have to stay up even more.
Yeah.
So that's
You'll
up to
make
the-
it to 3. I believe
Yeah.
in you.
Yes, we believe. But thank you so much, both of you, for hanging out with us again for 12 hours for the third time in a row. You know, like with these years. So thank you for celebrating the 3rd annual event with us. We really appreciate it.
Thanks for having us. Fun as always.
Of course. Aw. Well, thank you. I feel like a good way to end it would be one more battle royale.
Oh,
And
you're- we're
no, I'm not. Yep, hang on.
We're
There
not.
we go. Wrong
There
screen.
you go.
There we go. And then I hope that you guys get to sleep quite a bit tomorrow. You both will be off. You don't have any plans, I'm assuming.
I have a little bit of plans, but that's not until like later on.
Okay, that's good.
That's good.
Yeah. And Rainy, what about you?
I have some plans, but luckily I can take it easy for the most part.
Good. Okay. Well, I'm glad.
What about you guys?
Oh, nothing. Nothing on the docket
Nope.
that I know of. Yeah, I was gonna say, like, unless Ergo has some random thing, which is usually not the case. I'm usually the one coming to you, going like, oh, we should do a thing. So yeah, no, we're just gonna relax. I'll see how far I can get into Spyro. See if I can get into the 3rd game, because I'm almost 50% on the 2nd game, so we'll see. But yeah, who won? Oh, Revonance!
Oh my god.
Yeah.
That's perfect because Rainy won the other one.
You won the stream.
Yay! On that
Fun
note,
playing games tomorrow.
yeah. Should we entertain the thought of a small raid if there is anybody?
Oh.
I
We have
don't.
to thank the
Here.
most important people for attending.
SpongeBob.
The chat.
Yes,
Spongebob.
chat. I agree.
Uh,
1,000%. We've had some incredibly dedicated people hanging out with us. Inkley and Ursa. Basically, you guys starting your day, and for Ursa, ending your day and starting your day, like Rainy said. So.
I know we had Zaf come in here too.
Yeah,
we had Tirif and we had Justice. And we had lots of really nice people come in.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, Justice was in here for a while too. Yeah, we had a lot of really great, awesome people coming in for a little bit and then staying for a long time. And we really appreciate you guys, hanging out with us. It makes it even more fun. And we already have plenty of fun with these two here with us. So, just all the extra fun. Was there anybody on?
No, nobody that we really know.
Oh, okay.
So,
Yeah, I don't even see anyone
we'll-
on either.
Okay.
we'll end here.
Well, that's fair.
You can all just stay right here on this channel.
You go to sleep.
Just stay in
Or
the
enjoy your
chat.
day.
Just stay in the chat until the next time Grezy streams.
Yeah.
You'll be ready to go.
And I'll get
Highly
lost as
recommended.
heck in Snufkin for some reason,
Yeah.
even though it's not a difficult game. Anyway, let's let everybody go to bed now. Have a great night, my friends, or really morning. Enjoy your days tomorrow.
Good morning.
And bye-bye.
Bye.
Sit
Good
down,
night.
sleeping bags.
Bye.
Bye.
Good night.